So, hi there, my name's Madeleine. What I'd like to share with you today is some really interesting ways for you to get what you want the easy way rather than the hard way. What I'm talking about is natural influence. So what is natural influence? Basically, it's a way of being able to change the mindset and the behaviour of somebody else or yourself. Have you ever wanted to go from being nervous to being confident, or to go from being angry to calm, so that you can draw on the resources that you have inside you? This is what natural influencing helps you to do. So that's the first part. It's influencing somebody to change their mind and behaviour. The second part of natural influencing is it's done in a very easy way. It's relaxed, it flows, it's authentic, it's you, and at the same time it's assertive. So a couple of examples of where I've used this with clients of mine. One is a couple who really wanted to mend their relationship. They were arguing all the time. They wanted to get back to that time when they had such a romantic relationship. They had fun, they were laughing, but at the time I met them, they were tearing each other apart with arguments. So I showed her how to influence him in a way that he would understand, and I showed him how to influence her in a way that she would understand. So for her it meant bringing more logical, factual arguments. For him it meant bringing more emotional arguments. And they went away absolutely happy with that. It wasn't the only thing I did with them, there were quite a lot of other things, but now they're getting married. So another example is a senior manager, a CEO in fact, and he was working with his senior team. And he could not understand, he was getting really frustrated with the fact that they would have meetings, they would decide on a course of action, get the results that they wanted and that he wanted. And the following week, they'd have done it a different way, they wouldn't have got the results. And he just couldn't understand how everything could be so crystal clear in the meeting and yet turn out so differently outside. And then I showed him how to have a conversation in those meetings in such a way as he would be able to get the best out of them, to get their ideas, and also unearth any reservations they had to the way he wanted to do things in a very curious way. So then when they agreed the plan, that was the plan, and everybody was bought into it. And so the following week, then he would hear the results, and they'd done what they said that they were going to do. And they've started to build up more trust in each other, and the company started to be more profitable. So that's two things. So first of all, influencing behaviour and mindset, and doing it in a very comfortable, curious, assertive kind of way. So the third thing is that you need to create a win-win outcome. In other words, it must be good for me and it must be good for you. So that's what makes it different from manipulation. So an example of how I used this was when I was working with a sales manager. And he had a direct report who could sell everything. He was quite a star, in fact, in terms of sales, except one product. And the sales manager could not understand what was going on. The guy had had the training, he'd seen him do it, he was a star, and he was getting very frustrated and a bit nervous actually, because he had to be responsible for the results of the team. So again, I showed him some ways to influence this direct report and talk round the whole issue about this product. And after a while, he was able to sell that product very comfortably. In fact, that he outsold the others because he already had the skills, he just needed a change in mindset. And that was a win-win for everybody. It was a win-win for the manager because he's a star, managing the star team, getting the results. It also meant that the direct report got more bonus and kept his job for that matter. And so that's what I'm talking about when I say the potential for win-win makes it such a fun way to interact with people, to build business and personal relationships. And I've seen this work, whether people have been wanting to further their career, whether they want to grow their business, whether they want to grow their family, whether they want to be involved in a great cause, a charity, all those kinds of areas of life. It just fits in so naturally because it's natural. So if you like what I've said, or you want to ask questions or make comments, please look at the comment bar under this video, and I'm very welcome for your feedback. And otherwise, I'd just like to say to your natural influencing success.